Have you ever talked yourself into doing something hard and then the easy way out appeared right in front of you and you almost took it? I was driving from a doctor's appointment. It was about an hour from home, and I'd already decided I was going to stop for lunch by myself. I'd been telling myself for months that I just needed to learn how to do this. Go somewhere alone, sit down, order food, and be comfortable in my own company. There was this little restaurant I loved around the corner from the doctor's office. I'd been there before. I knew the menu. It was a lemon citrus salad with salmon and, of course, a glass of wine. I'm in the car driving, and what do I notice coming up is a Chick-fil-A. And something in me just went, it would just be so much easier. I still got to drive home. I'm already tired. No one would even know. I sat with that for a split second, and I almost did it. I almost pulled in, but I kept driving. I parked in front of the restaurant and I sat in my car for a few minutes. I just needed a minute to prepare myself before I walked through that door. I was about 6-8 months into my divorce then, and half the time my boys were with me and the house was full and loud, and the other half the time they went back to their dad. I was alone in a quiet that still I had not made peace with yet. I get out of the car, I walk through the door, and I ask for a table for one. Just those 3 words, table for one. They felt so strange coming out of my mouth, like a language I was still learning. Table for one. I was used to a table for 11. They sat me at a little table by myself, and I looked around and I felt it immediately. No one was running late for our date. It was just me. Nowhere else to be, nobody coming. I put my headphones in, not the way that you do when you want to listen to anything, the way you do when you just need an invisible wall. Something to make you feel just a little less exposed in a room full of people who all seem to belong somewhere. I pick up my phone and I scroll for a few minutes. I just needed something to do with my hands. When the wine arrived, I picked up my phone again. This time, I opened Snapchat, took a photo of that glass sitting there on the table in front of me, and I sent it to a friend with 3 words. I'm doing it! She knew exactly what that meant. I ordered my salad, and I opened my book. About halfway through lunch, I looked up from my book, and I realized something. No one was looking at me. Every single person in that restaurant was completely absorbed in their own conversation, their own meal, their own afternoon. When the check came, I closed my book, took my headphones out, and just sat there for a second. The room was full of noise and conversation all around me, and somehow I felt completely at peace inside it. I felt like proud, but not in a loud way. Just a small, quiet proud. Like something in me knew that I had done something that mattered, even though nobody else in that room would have ever even known it happened. I left that restaurant different than I walked in. Not fixed, not finished, just a little steadier than when I sat down. If you're in that in-between place right now, still learning what it means to just be you without the roles, the noise, the people who used to fill your days, I want you to know that your Chick-fil-A moment is coming. That split second where the easier thing is right there and you choose the harder one anyway. And I know that might not sound like much, but if you're in that in-between right now, you know exactly what I mean. That's where you're finding yourself again. If this landed for you, subscribe. I put new videos out every week for women in the in-between who are rebuilding their identity, and I don't want you to miss the next one. And if you have a friend who's in this season right now, send it to her. Sometimes the right words at the right moment are the whole thing.